Hello everyone and welcome to my TMC Canada highlights. As you can see, we're in qualifying, and this is actually what happened in my qualifying. I do believe Barry's wheel kept on disconnecting and unfortunately disconnected right behind me, so again just not having much luck at the minute in TMC, but I think we do qualify third, but oh no, we qualified fourth, sorry, so that will put us back all the way to ninth in the race. So let's get onto the race and hopefully we can make up some positions and potentially fight for a podium. And here we are, the race time in Canada, P9 on the grid, but with that 5-place pen I knew I'm faster than most of the guys ahead of me, so I knew I had the confidence to get past them anyway. So let's get into it. 5 red lights and away we go. We actually get a better start than Julian and our teammate, who did qualify technically ahead of us, so that's good to see from the other Ferrari driver. But we are going to stick it round the inside of our teammate. He does actually, I do believe he looked like he sort of let off and let me pass, so fair play to him. But yeah, anyway, again, good start right behind Julian. Now I knew I had the pace, I knew I had better pace than the guys ahead, so I knew once I get ahead of them, maybe get past Julian, Addy, and I do believe like Leopard and Hellboy, I knew if I got past them then I'd potentially still be on for a podium. But as you see, lap 1 again, I sort of done a bit of practice for Canada, so I knew I had the pace to keep with these guys, and we're actually going to try go around the outside of Julian. He does give us enough space and we do get a better run, so we are going to sort of force him to defend from us here, but I wasn't always going to go for the move, so I was sort of trying to dummy him and maybe try to get him to take a bad run, and he did, but we take too much speed and our back end just slips out a little bit, so we have to stay behind Julian. But we are going to stay on board for, I think, the second lap as well, as I do believe I get past Julian this lap. But yeah, I mean, at this point I'm taking it slow. I knew like the laps are down behind, didn't really have the pace to overtake me, but my main focus at the minute was just to try to keep it clean and quick, and maybe try and dispatch the guys ahead as soon as, because as you can see there's a little bit of a train forming, so I knew I had to get past these guys ASAP. But as you can see, we did get a poor run there, and Julian did actually get a better run, but he's actually going to make a mistake into the hairpin, and we're going to take full advantage of that and get past him. So it's unfortunate for Julian, but I mean, these things happen and I'm obviously going to be there to pounce. So yeah, I mean, you can see you've got the likes of Addy, Mark, Demand up ahead, so again, I knew I was faster than these guys. It's just a matter of when I chose to overtake. But I do believe we are now going to skip ahead to when I potentially find a way past Addy, so I'll see you then. And yeah, lap 4, or at the end of lap 4, we're right behind Addy now. We are going to go for a move into turn 1, dive it down his inside. He does leave us space. I leave him space on the outside. We touch. He forces me wide a little bit, but we're actually going to get a much better run coming out of turn 2. So we're going to be side by side. He bumps my wheel a little bit, forces me wide a little bit, but we are still there. But Addy closes the door on us and he's stuck to my car, and I'm sort of trying to get him off, but we hit the wall a little bit and it does cause us to have wing damage. So I mean, we are going to pit and fit on the soft tyres and potentially maybe go to the end. But I mean, in terms of that incident, I'd like to know what everyone thinks watching it, whether it was my fault or whether Addy could have left me just a little bit more space. But yeah, I mean, Stewart's decision ain't out yet, as I'm doing it right after the race, so I guess we'll see what happens with that. But again, I'm just not having no luck recently in here. Last couple of races being Spain and I do believe Monaco. Spain, my lag was horrendous, so I retired myself because I was a hazard on track to everyone, and Monaco I just completely bottled. But I was actually looking forward to maybe showing everyone what I can do again, because obviously people have started saying that I'm not potentially second quickest here, so I knew I was capable of getting a good result, but that's just been absolutely flung out the window now. So now's time to potentially do a recovery drive, and as you see, lap 15, with people making their pit stops, we do find ourselves in 8th place, and that is our teammate Dobby ahead of us, who, like me, has had internet issues, I believe, the last couple races. So it's good to see him in the points, and you know, with I do believe at this point Beast has did retire, so obviously him retiring and Frisky not racing, we knew that a double points finish is going to be absolutely key here. But he does actually let us pass there, so he obviously knew I was quicker than him. I knew he didn't want to hold me up, but it's just good teamwork from him. To be fair, I can't really fault him. Seems like a nice guy. So yeah, I guess we'll see what we can do towards the end of the season. And skipping it to lap 29, so again 14 laps, you know, to do nothing, just being on my own, and we're actually P3, and that's Leopards, who is on fresh ultras, and he does swing it around our outside. I give him space, and he gets the move done. So that's a good move. That's a good move from Leopards there. I can't really fault him. But yeah, I mean, in terms of what's happened this race, again, I just have no luck at the minute here. You know, I can't say I just haven't had the pace, because I have. Admittedly, I have had the pace. I just haven't had the luck here. So I'm definitely going to be looking to turn that around in the next coming races. But we are actually on the last lap now, so not really much action. Although I had the incident at the beginning with Addy, and obviously, but starting 9th, you'd think I'd have sort of overtakes, but doing the one stop, but you know, obviously didn't really see much action. But to do 30 laps on a set of softs, in my opinion, is unbelievable. I didn't think I could do 30 laps. I thought I was inbound for a puncher, but we are going to come across the line in 4th. But with time penalties, I do believe we are going to get dropped to 5th, because our teammate Dobby is actually finished ahead of us. So a 4th and 5th place for the Ferrari team isn't a bad result. That's 22 points we've got on Mercedes. So yeah, I mean, I'll take it. So I mean, congrats to the guys on the podium, White Leopard, Hellboy and Prince. And yeah, I mean, the next race you'll be seeing is PSGL in Canada, so another Canadian Grand Prix. But yeah guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.